Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show coming out of the Pat McAfee Incorporated Thunderdome. I am Tone Nix.
Baby toe.
That's Bubba Gumpino. He's a Canadian station. He's a bearded wonder.
What?
Good
day, honey.
day to you, Saya.
Day to you, Saya.
Yeah. I was seeing if you're wearing this cool workout shoes you had on the other day.
No, I got these actually in LA, the classic Cortez.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Really?
They're pretty comfy.
Yeah, you're kind of standing on business in those.
Yeah, they're very old school.
Hey, don't show the non.
Yeah, you broke kayfabe.
Yeah, you did.
The
We're still
brick.
some
Made the brick,
needs
the
to
brick.
be done. I haven't put it up yet.
What do you mean?
brick.
What do you mean?
Bruce, how are we?
What's going on, dude?
How are we doing, Bruce?
Congratulations.
Congrats to Blue.
Thank you. Yeah,
Go Blue.
Congrats to the Michigan Wolverines.
Good job, Bruce.
Otter, how are you?
We're doing fantastic, Tony. My mic's not working. My computer also did crash 10 minutes
Nice.
before the show, so that was awesome.
Nice.
Let's we're cooking today.
Let's
huh?
start there because we were there. It was awesome. Hell of a late drive from JJ McCarthy.
Yeah. Yep. Way closer than it really should have been at halftime, and obviously Alabama had the lead for much of the second half. I was ready to come in and talk about one of the greatest Michigan choke jobs of all time.
They tried.
Just dominating in two phases of the game and blowing the game on special teams.
First thing Gumpy and I saw each other after the game, and he was like, "Could you imagine a muff punt for a win?"
I'm telling you what, though. I know that kid dropped it, though, Bruce. For him to be able to hold on to that thing when he got hit.
No,
Smash.
He literally had just grabbed it, and he got fucking smoked.
You are right. Herbstreit was making that point big time.
I thought that ball was going
broadcast.
out of the end zone when that guy got hit.
Yeah, when the ball hits the ground, you just instantly think that the game is fucking over.
That was a fucking bomb, dude. I mean, Bam.
Well, obviously, because the freshman had trouble catching punts earlier in the game.
Yeah.
So they put that dude in, and I know Harbaugh said, fair catch this thing no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter where it is, no matter what. And he did not.
Well, they pulled out the Morgan
Freshman, yeah.
and put in the kid from
Correct.
Connecticut. Like,
Well, because I assumed he was just – because everyone knows there's always a kid on the team. It doesn't matter if he has 0 catches on the year or whatever, that you know he is the most shorthanded punt returner that you have. And for punt safe, you're going to put him back there. And
that might have been his first actual game rep.
Think about how much madness there was on punts, though. So there was the fumble by Michigan. Remember the one hit the Bama kid?
Yeah,
and
Caleb
that
Downs
incredible play by him to jump on that. And then that one at the end.
Caleb Downs is a dog. He can be very, very good.
I mean, both games were unbelievable.
Yeah, fumbles were kind of the story of both. It was no interceptions. It was just fumble rooskies.
It was really just Michigan dominated up front offensively and defensively. There wasn't much of a drop back pass game for either team. It was all crossing routes for Michigan when they did it, and Alabama had no
defense. That was remarkable. I think that Rogers probably has a great point with the cleats, because like, what's the other explanation besides that Alabama just getting absolutely busted every time Michigan sent 5? They were in max protect. Basically RPO only all second half.
It was working for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the other game, Washington and Texas, Penix was just on fucking fire.
Dude, if they would have lost that game, I couldn't watch it, so I was just following it on an app.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting random text messages from
Ewers, but I watched it back a little bit.
You should have had me send you a text.
I was getting them from the worst part is people will send texts like you're watching the game.
Yeah, too vague.
Yeah, so I was in a group chat with a bunch of boys back home, and it was I'd get one that was wow, and I'm
no.
What the fuck is going on?
That might be worse. But that was a Pantheon performance. Burrow, Stroud.
Yeah.
Now Michael Penix with some.
It'll be exciting. We have the best offense probably in the country versus the best defense in the country.
Johnson getting hurt at the end is a killer.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Dude, that almost cost him the
legit.
Yeah, it did. I mean,
it's 1 and 2. They're both undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what?
I don't
think anybody watching those games could debate that. What do we think Florida State would have? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean that's it.
With Jordan, it's just
with Jordan Travis. Yes, they should have been in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just shows how fucking hard it is to win a national championship.
Very hard.
All the off the field hoopla of college football is kind of a joke, but the reason that we all tolerate it and love college football is because of the fucking Rose Bowl.
And,
Funniest thing also, if there was no college football playoff and it was back to the old school, this would have been the final.
it would have.
You know what I mean?
It'll be exciting because Washington won the Joe Moore Award for best O-line, so it'll be a great matchup in the trenches there. They have a great secondary.
Because Texas's D-line is
very good.
Penix might have been banged up. Do you know what I mean? Like there was
at the end of the year?
Yeah, like there
He
was always
definitely was.
kind of that story, but nobody
He
really
definitely
said
was.
anything.
broken ribs or something.
Yeah.
He feels like he definitely was.
Yeah,
I was
JJ
surprised.
too had the high
yeah,
ankle.
JJ.
And now he's rolling.
I was surprised by the number.
What did
4?
you thought it was going to be more.
Yeah, because like just
Really?
if you go back, like
Oregon
Well,
was 12.
Huskies were getting 10 in the Pac-12 championship.
Yeah, you're right. They have been.
Do you know what I mean?
They
Like,
have
that
been
was
disrespected.
Yeah,
but like I think it should be 2.5 to a pick 'em. Honestly,
I think
it's gonna be whoever has the ball last.
Yeah, like
That's
I
what it
think
is.
I think you're looking at 4.5. Like if it was like,
I'm excited for it.
but just looking like we're a month removed from them getting 10 and in Vegas against an Oregon.
Yeah, but that was ridiculous.
It turns out that was ridiculous.
They were dogs at Oregon State. Dude.
4.5 in Texas was kind of ridiculous too. That should have been a pick 'em.
Yeah. 2
Yeah.
versus 3.
Yeah, that one. Those were great games last.
Quinn
yesterday.
Ewers got to throw it on a rope in the red zone.
I don't think Texas would have had a shot against Michigan.
I mean, in a sense,
They would have held up. I think because
You
they're
think?
they're very strong against the run.
I just haven't been high on Texas
Yeah.
all year. That's probably a me problem.
Texas, yeah, they're stouter front seven.
I think Ewers would have
stopping the
taken
run.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
I think
and
Texas
they
defense
can
would've
run
been
the ball.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am very excited for a true test
Me too.
of this Michigan secondary.
Yeah.
'Cause they haven't really played a great quarterback,
No.
but they are nasty. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. It'll be fun.
Zero.
Uh,
Mike Sanderstrill, he might put a stamp on this one.
Oh, good to know. That Bruce calling a shot earlier on that.
That
one.
swat by the Huskies cornerback to end that game was so
Yep.
sweet.
That was sick.
Like
How do you get all the way up there? Little PI help.
just to fucking get out. dude.
So that'll be Monday. We'll be down there, I believe. Yes, 4.5. I don't know what the total is right now.
55.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bit of a wonky NFL to recap. It just felt like obviously we were at the Colts game, but it just felt like my head was in a blender with how many 1 p.m.ers there are.
There was
Yeah.
there was
Like,
there was
I don't remember
Yeah.
shit.
And then there was nothing in the afternoon.
Yeah.
there was a ton.
Right.
Obviously, Cowboys Lions happened. Lions it didn't really affect.
The spread.
Yeah, I guess
Spread.
Lions covered, huh?
Yeah, they were covering 5.5 or 6, whatever you got that at. Money line, obviously, if you had that. Sorry.
How do we feel about the state of the Cowboys, man?
You know what? Kind of up and down. I mean, the Eagles lost. Like, the 49ers have shown that they're not the greatest show on turf, basically. But still, it seems like it's going to be one of those divisional round or NFC championship losses. And you know what? I'm kind of fine with that at this point.
I think you're right there.
I mean, there's
Yeah, I
just
think
room,
you're
there's
I
room
think
for
the gap is closer than it's been in
Yeah,
past years.
and there should be no of like the America's team added pressure. Like there's
No.
there's really nothing for the Cowboys to fucking lose.
No, and I mean, if the running game was like it was last year, then yes, I would think they have a chance. But they still can't run the fucking ball in between
That's
the
weird.
tackles.
It's good to see Deuce Vaughn get some burn.
Yeah, they haven't played him really at all.
Like, I
outside of
like
special
Deuce.
teams. But I mean, he's not the best pass blocker, so he's not a really good third down guy. Like, I don't know. He's weird. I would like Rico Dowell, and I've been saying it,
Fucking
to get
Dowdell.
more
Dowdell.
fucking-
Dale.
Yeah, that dude's a fucking dog. He needs to get more burn in between the tackles and have Tony Pollard run the stretch zones and shit.
How does Deuce Vaughn see the blitzing linebacker
He does.
coming?
He does not.
Same way that Blake
He just
does.
fucking pounds the rock.
So,
Let's do, since it was a little wonky, so let's do a little bit of a look ahead. Steelers Ravens Saturday. The line suggests Lamar's not going to go.
3.5.
I do think that there is credence, and I don't think that Lamar should play or will, but I think there is credence to the 2019 how sloppy they were after sitting, that they are going to try really, really hard against the Pittsburgh
I'll say this,
with their backup.
and this is pretend I'm not a Steelers fan. I would take the plus Ravens right now at home.
What?
Yeah, with Huntley.
Even I mean, you could end up getting Lamar,
Yeah, maybe.
but even with Huntley, like Huntley is also a really, really good backup. Like if you were like before the season, who would you rather have, Huntley or Mason Rudolph?
Well, knowing
One's
what
a
kind
pro.
of Rudolph we're getting right now.
Well, yeah.
One's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
One
is
almost
Pro
won
Bowler.
almost won a playoff game in Cincy last year.
Pro Bowl Snoop.
So I mean, I think you're getting good value on the Ravens if you want to take them. Texans Colts, that's about as toss up gets for me.
This flipped.
I'm
Colts were
worried.
favored by one.
I'm
right?
worried about our boys.
Colts were favored by one.
Yeah.
This is a toss up for me. I would probably lean towards who I think is a better quarterback.
Yeah, they need Kenny Moore out there.
In the loud house.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know how loud it's gonna be. This is
It's going to be
super
loud.
loud.
This is a
and loud.
playoff
loud.
game, Tony.
Browns Bengals doesn't matter. Browns the line suggests they're not playing anybody, so we just don't worry about that one. Bucks winning, they're in -5 against the Panthers.
They played so
What the fuck
bad
is that?
against the Saints.
But you would think this Panthers team just wants to get the fuck done with their season. So,
Bryce Young had his first full meltdown.
yeah, so maybe just take maybe lay the Bucks potentially in this one.
I
Jets
don't know
Patriots.
if I can ever lay
Jets
them here.
Patriots. Don't touch that game, okay?
Oh no!
Pretend like that
there's-
game doesn't exist.
No. There's a side here.
Yeah.
Who-
One team's been playing good ball.
I agree.
Patriots money line -140.
I agree 100.
Love
percent
it.
Yeah.
Those cars are also packed though. They're in the parking lot ready to go. Okay.
Everybody's playing vacation.
Yeah, Vikings Lions. I mean,
They can't trot. Jared
what
Goff.
O'Connell was. What are you doing,
Jaron
okay?
Hall.
That was-
And I love O'Connell. Like I really like O'Connell as a coach.
It's got to be just up top saying we got to see him, right?
Not, you were in the playoff push.
But I also thought it was like a quick hook on
Mullins?
on Dobbs. Dobbs had a bad game.
Yeah.
Boom, Mullins. Mullins had a bad game. Boom.
Yeah, but Mullins threw for fucking what, over
Yeah,
300?
he rolls out of bed with 300 yards.
No, I know.
Legit.
Just
That was a terrible strategy with Jair Alexander out. Like that was so dumb.
so Lions are they're 3 put. Are they stuck at the 3?
Yeah.
The 3 seed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vikings played him tough. That's
Or
that,
they got a shot at the 2?
that seems like a frisky one to me.
The line. I don't know.
Lions saying they're playing their guys.
Jags -5. They win and they're in. They're winning. They win the AFC South.
Who do they have?
Titans.
They might lose.
Titans didn't look great on.
They might lose.
You think so?
I think Titans win that game.
Okay. Falcons Saints. That one matters if the Bucks don't beat the Panthers.
So the Bucks have to lose to the Panthers for either of these teams to be alive.
Yeah, the winner gets in if the Bucks lose to the Panthers. I believe that's the
How did we
scenario.
get here, RD?
Good question.
We had it all.
Cowboys are 13-point
Coulda
favorites against the
had it all.
lowly Commanders. Chiefs are 3-point dogs against the Chargers. Obviously, that one doesn't matter. Maybe don't play that one. Broncos Raiders. That's for nothing.
Who's gonna sign Dalvin Cook?
Feels like
Oh, nothing is for nothing
I will say
in
that's
the
a
Raiders
revenge game.
organization.
Yeah, why don't the Cowboys should sign Dalvin Cook? What are we doing?
maybe. I mean, does he have anything left?
I think he does.
I mean, people asked the same thing about Zeke, and that was the biggest letdown of the Cowboys season is letting him go.
No, but at least Zeke, like last year, like
Was good.
I don't think Dalvin's got the
Yeah.
ball at all, though.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's had like 45.
It's been a weird.
touches.
It's been a weird year there.
No, I think Dalvin Cook is surefire bounce back.
Rams Niners. That one's for nothing.
Yeah.
Eagles Giants. Can the Eagles? Are they locked in at 5?
No, the
I
Eagles
yeah, I
and the
think we can
Giants
fuck.
flip.
I think we can fuck with the Eagles a bit here.
Okay.
Only 5? That does seem
Bears
short.
Packers is really interesting.
I mean, T-Mobile is losing these games by a point like it's going out of style.
Okay, so I went 3-1 in NFL on this weekend. The one loss was because fucking Gunnar Olszewski had a 95-yard punt return.
Giants
I
should
hate
have
that.
won that game.
They should have.
They literally
Should've.
should
Talked
have.
about it. Tyrod
Shoulda,
had a
coulda.
Legitimately should.
Tyrod is the king of the shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Bears Packers is very interesting. Bears are hot.
Win and Packers are in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Happened to them last year where the Lions knocked them out.
I think
It's going to be a tough one.
I think the Packers get it.
Seahawks have to win and need some help.
I tell you what, this Cardinals might be one of the best 4-win teams we've seen.
Sure. Yeah.
Kyler-
I mean, they
Kyler's
tried.
spinning the pill.
They tried.
They were in every game with Dobbs, dude. They
They're
beat
dangerous.
the Cowboys. They beat the Eagles.
Yeah, it was shoot good to see Kyler actually really balling
Yeah. And then Bills Dolphins Sunday night.
Jesus Christ.
for all the marbles.
Glad that's prime time.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Ah,
It's gonna be quite the scene.
Something to think about. Okay, so this week, obviously, we'll do NFL. No Thursday night football. Just Saturday and Sunday.
oh no.
Goodbye Thursday.
National
That's
championship
tough.
on Monday. Obviously, a huge thanks to college football this year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Really good college football year.
How about
Unbelievable.
this national championship is a preview of the October 5th Big Ten feature next season?
Yep.
How ridiculous
I like
is
what
that?
I like what JJ did. JJ's hey, Big Ten champion this year.
You can't do that.
The fact that they're playing on October 5th next year is bananas.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's some things about new college football that stink, but that's awesome.
Is it though? Like, I don't know how I'm going to actually feel about it.
These two
Like,
teams,
in Washington,
by the way,
Michigan loses
also
by
these-
like 12.
but
and
these
then
two teams are
season's
going to be
over.
very, very different next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
All three wideouts are gone for Washington. Penix is gone for Washington. JJ McCarthy's gone. Quorum's gone. I think most of the O line's
What's
gone
going on
for
with
Michigan.
Cam Ward? So he's not actually. That's a fugazi.
He didn't hire an agent.
That's a fugazi.
he's the first of what will be, I imagine, a slew of, I'm a free agent. I don't have an agent. I'm a college free agent. I'm
Bingo.
a draft free
Yeah,
agent.
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been already precedented in basketball a little bit, and I think that he's probably just going to go like 4th or 5th round, maybe 6th round, and then just go to like.
Couldn't you get more just playing in college?
I mean,
Depends on where he goes.
Why does Ohio State want what's his name?
Who?
Will Howard.
Yeah,
Is that the rumor?
Yeah, it seems to be the.
that's like locked in.
seems to be the musical chairs.
What?
Well, thought Cam Ward was.
I thought Cam Ward was. What's Michigan got next year? Is there somebody behind JJ? Nobody knows.
Maybe Will Howard. I know that they got some young guys. Too.
that
yeah.
number 10 kid, he's been
Yeah,
good
they-
So
something.
they're
Orgy?
Harbaugh likes it in Haas. He
does.
likes his orgy and he likes it in Haas.
Okay.
all right.
Yeah, that'll
Orgy though.
That'll all be awesome.
I don't know about
And
that.
who knows if Jim's there?
Yeah, nobody.
These two be very, very different teams next year.
You got to hand the keys to the DC, Jesse Mentor.
What about
Sharon.
Yeah.
I think you just let him call the offense.
There's
Hello.
still
Co-head
rumblings of
Maybe.
Harbaugh leaving.
What's that?
Harbaugh finally gets to the national championship. There's still rumblings of him leaving.
Oh
We-
yeah,
we
even more.
talked about
I think even more so.
Always and forever.
Schefter talked about it for a good bit today.
I know. That didn't make any sense to me. Like the whole thing about him going to Michigan.
Guy
when he
wants a
first
Super
went
Bowl.
There.
Think about if he wins a natty though, Mitt, and then goes and gets a Super Bowl.
Like
Like
be one of 4 coaches to do it.
legendary.
Very legendary.
How
But,
we?
like, all the jobs open though. How the hell is Jim Harbaugh gonna turn him around and win a Super Bowl?
I mean, there's one clear-cut favorite out there.
Charges.
Yeah, I mean they have a quarterback.
I think that Chargers team is just cursed.
Yeah, I
Could
don't-
be, but they have a quarterback.
Imagine how
Raiders-
dumb Harbaugh would
You-
look. How
Raiders are
they're-
gonna keep Pierce though, right?
Gotta. They better.
I think so.
You'd have to
Probably.
think, right?
Probably.
0-0 final. West Ham.
And I
Brighton.
think 0-0.
0-0 final.
That's not terrible.
We will take it.
Some poor sap's going to take that Panthers job because it's a head coaching job in the NFL.
I don't think they will,
You think no one's going to take that job?
unless it's like 15 million.
It could be.
Like D'Amico's getting what, 8?
Well, think about
If
like.
D'Amico got 8 this year, I think anybody who goes to the Panthers has got to ask for 10.
Well, think about how long Bieniemy's wanted a head coaching job,
Yeah,
and it's a head coaching job.
yeah.
So someone's going to do it.
I would still say 10 M's because you're dealing with.
Oh yeah,
You're dealing.
I would say more.
You're dealing with Tepper first of all.
Fuck it, say more.
You have no first rounder.
Yep.
You don't know if Bryce Young is good.
You got no weapons.
Team
Think
literally
it would take
stink.
25 at least to get Jim to.
I do
Okay.
understand
Oh, yeah, he's
what we're
not
saying about
fair.
this, but I mean, we thought the same exact thing about the Texans job. At least I did last year. The Texans job I thought was the worst job to inherit in sports, and I mean,
True, but they did
They're-
have.
You had
They
Pitt.
at least
Yeah, but
had.
they
They
had.
at least had 2 first round.
They also had
Yeah.
new GM too, Mitt.
yeah,
Like
they-
Carolina, you're dealing with Tepper forever, no matter what. Like
Yeah.
anything he says goes. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean, yeah,
that's
the stories that we've heard about him drawing up a plan on a fucking
Dude,
napkin
the
and
guy
telling the
threw
OC
a
to do it, like
fucking
that's
drink on a fan, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
I've got heavy shin splints from walking around in cowboy boots for 12 hours.
That'll happen.
Heavy shin splints.
Yeah, I'm proud of each and every one of you.
Thank
you
you,
guys
Bruce.
crushed it.
The rally has been impressive today
I feel good.
because
For about
I was tired just from sitting on my couch drinking whiskey. Watching.
I got home at like 3 last night,
I got home. My dogs wanted to play.
and I was like, "Geez!" I woke
Oh,
up at like
man.
6:30. I was like, "I gotta get a workout in, or I'll feel even worse."
Yeah.
Have to.
How do we feel about the professional association that dribbles
Oh.
basketballs on a hardwood?
There was only one play for me, Tony, and it is a POD, POM, POY.
Wow, really?
Oh god.
Yes.
And
Celtics. -3.5 at OKC.
Well,
Okay. We will see.
You not. I thought you loved OKC.
I do love OKC,
Yeah,
but
they were so good against the Knicks.
we're talking about the Celtics here.
these
Yeah, I
are
about that.
easily two of the hottest teams in the NBA right now. Both of them are rocking win streaks.
It's a good game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking OKC plus the 4 because there was 4 and all their guys are playing. I understand all Boston's guys are playing. I think this is a great matchup for really both of them. We'll see if Chet can kind of hang down low. Fuck. I don't know. This is a toss-up for me. I just like the 4 points.
Chet and Zingis is going to be quite.
I know.
It is.
I know.
Let me show you the ways, young Padawan.
Do we not think the Warriors will beat the Magic?
So I also took Orlando plus the 3 just because of the last couple games that they've played against Golden State. They've won the last 3.
Nice record on the Magic, to be fair.
Yeah, the Magic are a giant surprise in the NBA. Of
Paulo
actually being good.
Banchero is a bit of a dog.
He's amazing. And guys around him can shoot threes.
Sixers are playing the Bulls, so I imagine Embiid's in, right?
Yes. And they're like, aren't they like minus like 12, 13?
What are we doing?
What, dude? He plays against bad teams. This team
The
stinks.
MVP, dude. Minus 9.5. Yeah, all these other spreads are.
Chicago might cover that.
All these other spreads are a little too rich for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Memphis, even though I know the record's not that great. They've just been playing better since Ja.
I mean, yeah, you
has
don't have to
been
worry. You
in.
can throw that record out the window.
Yeah, it feels like you should just have a ticket to the Grizzlies, maybe make the playoffs.
Think
It's
so?
like plus 300 still. It was at
Not
like,
bad.
It was plus 1,200 before Ja came
Yeah.
back, right?
yeah, I was gonna say over 1,000.
Yeah.
I didn't know the actual number. The last one that I'm taking Sacramento minus 15.5 with Charlotte coming into town. Charlotte's been super disappointing. as well.
juice.
Yeah, they lose and they lose by a lot. So I'm riding the juice on it. I don't really care.
It's the NBA, baby.
Zambia.
New phone does this thing where I just lose all service.
That's pretty sweet.
Is it
Uh,
no SOS?
Just went SOS.
Yeah, me too.
Send
it's not just the new
not
phone,
an
it's also
SOS.
Yeah, yeah, mine's been doing that too.
It makes me think I'm in that movie. Leave the world behind.
Bingo. I've been thinking the same thing.
SOS.
Apple's been having some problems. I know it's not the show. This is a gambling show, but geez, Apple, figure it out.
Yeah, today was tough, making it hard on us.
What happened?
I truly don't understand.
My iMessages just completely broke. I don't know. My computer completely broke.
Before we get to the ice, is there a CBB slate today?
Oh, there's a big CBC.
Okay, what do you like?
I'm laying 5.5 with Purdue versus Maryland. I think that's short. Purdue should win this thing by double digits. Purdue. Boston College plus 2.5 versus Wake.
Shot out.
Should be a very good game. Ohio Bobcats money line versus Toledo.
Gimme.
Up the chips money line versus Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
UIC plus 3.5 at Murray State. Murray State's 4-9 this year. Not
great.
really used to seeing that from
That's
the
not
old
a classic
racers.
Murray. No.
And then we got a battle of two 12-1 teams in the late night.
Wow.
Colorado State versus New Mexico.
You on the Rams or?
I'm on Colorado State money line at home.
Yeah.
Should be a good game if you can get eyes on that late night. You know, there's
Okay.
not.
Yeah, I mean,
There's nothing else really to watch at this point.
Well,
Ooh.
we do have a heavy NHL.
We
slate.
do
The hell
have
does
a
that
big
mean?
slate.
Dumps?
That's the late night pick, Nick. It's fucking 11 o'clock tip. What are you doing?
Every
Going to sleep?
What's that?
Do you think about doing that?
I might actually do that tonight, to be honest.
I
I'm
shoehorned
pretty
in my
cooked, dude.
first CBB parlay.
There we go.
Whoa, yeah.
Let's go. I did take Utah State in this. That game already started. But Purdue money line, Illinois money line, Wisconsin money line. I like all three of them.
Who was
Wisconsin
it? All I
got?
heard was Purdue.
Oh,
What was the last
Wisconsin
one?
against Iowa.
Yeah, Wisconsin against Iowa.
And the other one was
Illinois. I don't remember. the
against
one.
Wisconsin.
No, Wisconsin. I have Wisconsin, Illinois, and Purdue.
A little bit of a Big Ten.
Yeah, a little bit of a Big Ten. That's probably around like it's plus 260, but that's adding in Utah State. It's probably around like 180.
That'll play.
These
That'll
UConn spreads are too damn high. I don't know
Yeah.
how we're gonna make any money this year.
Okay.
We'll find a way.
Welcome in, Nick.
Hey, good to be here.
Welcome, Nick.
Thank you.
Quite a slate tonight.
Quite a
Full
slate.
slate.
I don't have a ton of picks. 4 picks.
Okay.
Huh?
4 picks.
Are we putting our mortgage on the rags?
I do like the ride.
I do like the Rags as well.
Who's in
okay.
that?
Which means we are doomed. Igor.
Oh, we're
So the Rags is one of the picks
Yeah.
Yes.
At home.
against the Hurricanes.
MSG. against the Caniacs. Caniacs have not traveled well this year. Not as good as they are in the home confines of 20,000 screaming Caniacs Arena.
Brother.
Okay.
Who do you like for pick number 2?
For pick number 2, I head west to Columbus, and I like the Bees in 60. Boston Bruins minus 145
Columbus.
in regulation.
Columbus is east of us. I hate to tell you that.
West of MSG though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going from MSG.
Wake
Okay.
up.
We have
I-
traveled to MSG.
I didn't realize. Okay.
That's why I had to
Yeah.
stop and think for a second.
Okay.
Now we're traveling to.
We're driving west to Columbus.
Now we're driving west of Columbus,
we're-
and then we will head
70 straight shot.
And you're
Cool.
taking B 60 minute?
B's 60.
Bees.
We travel on northwest, short jaunt to Minnesota.
Okay.
Oh.
Marc-Andre Fleury gets the start. He's chasing
Bar.
records against Calgary. This will be a tough game. Calgary's played pretty well. Minnesota has not, but I think the juice I shouldn't say that. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They just happened to lose 2 in a row. Having the juice of Flower in there chasing these records will be big. He just played his 1,000th game over the weekend. Let's run it back with Flower. Give me the Minnesota Wild money line.
Okay.
And finally, we head west,
Yes.
out to LA. I like the Kings at home money line against the Leafs. The Leafs. Gumpy.
Gombe just got eyes on fucking Kings.
I like what I saw. I like the Kings too. I like the Stars in 60.
Okay.
I like the Lightning. I like the Avalanche.
Okay.
What else do I got here? Oh, I like the Oilers at
Lightning
home.
scared me.
I know, plus money though. I like the Oilers at home against the Flyers.
I almost took the Flyers there. I was leaning Flyers. They're just, it's classic Torts. They're unbelievable on the road. They play a great road game. And
Once he's got him.
Oh, and then obviously I like the Cougars at home against the Senators.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
not
it.
Losing to Ottawa.
good luck, my friends.
Hey, good luck to you.
Skate hard.
Always. Skate fast.
Go rag.
Eight team money line parlay. 50 pays 2,200.
How much was it?
It was Bruins,
Okay.
Texas hockey. Don't do 60-minute on these. Just go full game. You don't want to go down on a 60.
No, you did not.
You got the Bees. You got Texas hockey,
Uh-huh.
Panthers,
Slide.
Lanch,
Sure.
Oilers,
Yep.
Cougars,
Bingo.
Kings,
Yeah.
and then the Red Wings and the Shock.
Got it.
tank.
I'm excited to hear which leg lets you down.
If I had to
I can tell you which one
guess,
it is.
which one?
Coilers.
Hungry Shocks.
You think it's gonna die on the last leg? If it gets to the last leg and it's the hungry Shocks, I will cash out because I know they will be hungry.
Bruce? Are the Sharks hungry tonight or not?
I don't know. I was bummed that the Winter Classics, or is that what it's called? Winter Classic Stadium Series?
Shit kick.
I'm bummed that snuck by me. I knew that we were smoking crack outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I should have bet
There was
on it.
flying fish.
Yeah, I just didn't have any units. I had already deployed.
Flying fish.
Michigan
Yeah.
was a sizable wager.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Couldn't bet. I got home
Yeah,
to
it
a
was
couple.
tough.
I got home to a couple parlays that I hit. I don't know when they happened, but it's good.
Nice.
I can't.
You really dying with that Rams one, huh?
The old Shevsky. I mean, I had a.
Olszewski's kind of did you dirty all year, though. He stepped out of bounds.
You could say so.
Yeah.
He had a fumble that cost the game. I mean, the
Yeah,
guy.
The guy just won't knock it off. He's terrorizing
He's been a
you.
thorn in my side for years. Years and years.
Why,
and years.
I was proud of him.
Are the Dolphins gonna sign somebody here, or what are we doing?
I don't know, brother. It might be Jover.
Like what? No Chubb.
No Chop.
Who do you want to sign?
I want Sue. Give me Sue to plug up,
Okay, I like that.
or just whoever. Like bring somebody in. I guess they already did. They brought in Melvin Ingram.
Yeah.
Who's still out there? Oh, you know who just got released by the Seahawks? Frank Clark.
Really?
Yeah, bring in Frank.
Sign him up.
Something to think about.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Bowl champion.
I
Why
saw,
not?
saw Chandler working out.
Interesting.
Who?
Chandler Jones. He's working out.
Something to think about. Okay.
I don't know about that one.
And
You
yeah,
gotta throw the kitchen sink at it,
what is
brother.
today? Tuesday? No Champs League this week.
No, there is La Liga tomorrow though.
How do we feel about it?
Put me down for Real Betis, draw no bet, and then you put me down for Atletico Madrid, draw no bet.
Okay.
And if anyone was keeping track at home, Liverpool sits top of the table.
Tomorrow we'll do a bit of a deeper dive into who's in, who's out for NFL this weekend. So we'll get a little bit of a
Kind of like a hell yeah, hell nah.
yeah. We'll play hell yeah, hell nah tomorrow on Hammer Dahn.
I mean,
And then we'll go from there. We'll see you in 23 and a half hours. Good luck,
God bless.
Hammer.
Dahn.